Hi students, I'm Sonia from Vidya Guru starting a new session on current affairs. This is going to be the first session for the month of January. So January 2026, first session in English medium. On your screen right away, we'll discuss certain things later on. Let's start from the session here on, the first session, right? So you have to be careful throughout. Try to write whatever I'm writing here. Start writing side by side. That's going to benefit you a lot. I believe that. Okay, let's start with the first question, which is about Suryastra. What is so important about it? Suryastra is basically India's first made in India. That means indigenous, universal, multi-caliber rocket launcher. Why the pictures are on the screen? Why many pictures are on the screen? Just to actually keep you hooked on to the content because that appears to be better. Apart from that, you'll be able to learn the questions well. First, they'll ask you what is Surya? Suryastra. So Suryastra is basically made in India, universal multi-caliber rocket launcher. You have to learn it completely. Second, they'll ask you what's the range. Range is 300 kilometers. And what kind of rocket launcher is it? So you have to understand it, read it thoroughly. It says designed for precision, surface to surface strikes, and the range is 300 kilometers. Range is quite important. Surface to surface is also important. So Suryastra is basically a surface to surface which has the range of 300 kilometers. It's a multi-caliber rocket launcher. Try to learn the entire thing, the whole thing. Let's move on to the next set, the next question. First question was about Suryastra and the second is about export promotion. Export promotion mission. See, other aspects can also be kept into account, to be very frank with you, but this is important. What I'm saying here is that export promotion mission for micro, small and medium enterprises, it is majorly for them. That is why I've highlighted their name. So I'm saying export promotion mission primarily for MSMEs, where the products are exported and you have to help those MSMEs which are into the export of the stuff. Now, what they are actually doing, what kind of thing is happening here? See, first, this is by Government of India, you know that. Ministries are involved, you know that. By reading, by reading, you'll be able to understand that export promotion mission is, of course, by Government of India. If it is that, the question becomes even more important for you, you know that. The budget is 25,060 crores. Budget is important. Term tenure is important, 2025 to 26, 30 to 31st. Is it about the years? Yes. Term tenure is from 2025-26 to financial year 30-31. That is what they're stating. So the duration is this, in which they'll work on the development of MSMEs and those MSMEs which are into export or which are willing to export their products. They'll be spending this much money. The budget is decided. Of course, they are planning to strengthen India's export competitiveness. The most important thing here is that it has two sub-schemes in which financial support will be given, in which financial support will not be given. There is one Niryat Protsahan, where encouragement will be given by providing you finances. That means financial support will be given. So it depends upon MSMEs what kind of support they seek. Niryat Disha is for non-financial support. They'll just give you Disha, that means direction. Export promotion mission for MSMEs. Actually, export promotion mission for MSMEs, micro, small and medium enterprises. The budget is 25,000 crores around. Of course, they wish to, work on the export competitiveness. They wish to enhance or strengthen that. They have two sub-schemes here, Niryat Protsahan and Niryat Disha. So Protsahan is for financial support and Niryat Disha is for non-financial support. Keep all the stuff in your mind. And this session is for, of course, our students who are in South India, those who are not able to understand Hindi well. We record such sort of complete English medium sessions for them. We have students based in Northeast India, like people in Assam, Manipur, they watch us. Of course, people in Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, they watch us. The medium is English, majorly for them. But if you are able to understand English medium session, you can, of course, keep going. So after Suryastra, after export promotion mission for MSME, let's move on to the book of Draupadi Murmu. See, Draupadi Murmu is the president of the country, you know that. She is from tribal background, you know that as well. But that's a journey, like, she has actually faced something. Of course, she has struggled a lot. She may have, of course. From a tribal background, she has become the president of the country. I hope you understand the significance, what she went through. There's a Telugu book about her life, which was released in Vishakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. Keep that in mind. I said there's a Telugu book on Draupadi Murmu. It was released in Vishakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. It is Agnisara Sulu Vikasin China Kamalam, where the lady is shown in the lotus flower, of course. So such a book is released in Telugu. The language Telugu is important. The place, the venue where it was released, it is important. What is it about? It is about Draupadi Murmu. Of course, you have to learn each and every bit of it. So after Suryastra, after export mission, after Telugu book of Draupadi Murmu, let's move on to the fourth point, which is about World Hindi Day. So World Hindi Day is celebrated on 10 January. You must know that. But what my question is, you have to write it down in the comment section. We in our country, it is World Hindi Day. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. It is World Hindi Day, right? So we are talking about World Hindi Day, which is here, right here on the screen, right? World Hindi Day is right here on the screen. World, the word world is important. What I'm stating here is that there is one Hindi Divas celebrated here in our country. Yes, Hindi Divas is different from World Hindi Day, which falls in September. You have to tell me the date in the comment section because I expect you to answer that. Press the like button if you are getting what I'm delivering. All the pictures are for you because I really wish that you were able to relate with the content. That's how you'll be able to retain well. I said World Hindi Day is celebrated on 10 January every year. But I'm asking you one question that you have to type in comment section. You have to tell me, when do we celebrate Hindi Divas? National Hindi Divas? Yes. It falls in September. So you have to check, you have to tell me. If you already know, I am very happy. Just tell me that as well in the comment section. If you wish to study from us, of course, you can take our course. You can go to our website, online.vidyaguru.in, and you can take the course of your choice. Medium can be decided there as well. And no help is required. But still, if you require any help, the numbers are, of course, given. You can, call us up in the description box. If you require this PPT, that PPT is provided on the Telegram channel of Vidya Guru. So you can join our Telegram channel. We'll give you this PPT there. Anyway, Morgan Stanley. See, people say that, ma'am, SBI, RBI, gives us some projection. Statistical departments give us, projection. Asian Development Bank gives us the projection, and then World Bank gives us the projection about India's GDP. What are we supposed to learn? You're supposed to learn all. The recent one. If it is declared in, of course, past 6 months, your exam is approaching, you have to learn this. I'm saying Morgan Stanley has given some projection. Like what projection are we referring to? We're talking about that India's GDP for financial year 2026, it is going to be 7.6%. Keep that in mind for sure. So Morgan Stanley projects India's GDP, gross domestic product, because by that only, of course, the growth projection, the growth of the country is decided, is declared. So India's GDP growth will be 7.6%. That is the projection of Morgan Stanley. Please keep that in mind. If important organizations are there, if they are projecting something about the country, that is taught and that is learned, because that is expected in the exams also. Indian Army. I have not written AI because you have become used to of reading AI. It's not artificial intelligence. It is our army, Indian Army, right? So about Indian Army. There's a modern warfare, stylish, new, which is used quite often, which will be used quite often and quite well. So modern warfare force, about of course, it has got decided by the creation of an Indian Army. I'm saying they've announced the modern warfare and they'll ask you the name of that modern warfare. It is Bhairav, right? So you can search something about Bhairav. You can tell me what exactly are they talking about. This much you can learn. You can just comment about 2 things. I would love to know that. First, that Indian Army's modern warfare Bhairav. What is Bhairav? You can tell me a little about that, although nothing else will be asked. They'll just be asking, what is Bhairav straight away? So you have to associate it with Indian Army, not Kal Bhairav. It is Indian Army's Bhairav. It is a modern warfare force. So write it in the comment section, Hindi Divas, and something about Bhairav as well. So I would love to know that you have searched something, and of course you're willing to take the exam seriously. Like on the serious note, you'll be taking the exam. Louis Braille's birthday is on 4th January. Who's Louis Braille? Louis Braille is basically the inventor of Braille. Blind people who are not able to see, of course, even they have to learn, they have to read. How they would do that? Braille is the best medium to do so. So Braille was invented by Louis Braille. So to commemorate his birthday, 4th January is celebrated as World Braille Day. 4th January, Louis Braille's birthday. I'm saying it is celebrated as World Braille Day. Braille for blind people. That you know, right? If you understand everything what I'm teaching, although it is quite easy, but you have to write, you have to learn. All the points seem to be quite important. They'll be there in your exam. You'll of course be able to find out when you write some exam. Try to come back, try to write in the comment section that how many questions you saw in the exam which were taught by me. Asian Development Bank approves 4,100 crores loan. We take a lot many loans from, foreign organizations, you know that. So Asian Development Bank, this time it is about the state, Telangana. So Telangana, there's a Musi River front, Musi River is there. So Musi River front has to be developed, right? So it has to be, made like a well-developed sort of tourist spot. So for that, they have, taken loan. So Asian Development Bank approved the loan of 4,100 crores. So with 4,100 crores, Telangana government will develop Musi River front, and Asian Development Bank has actually given or approved this loan for the Telangana government. Let's move ahead with the next question, which is about Indian Army once again, because Indian Army declared something. So if they are declaring something, that becomes important for you. Keep that in mind. So Indian Army declares 2026, the year 2026, as year of networking and year of data centricity. Year of networking and year of data centricity. Try to recall that, try to keep that in mind, because when Indian Army does something, take some action, you know that it becomes important for you. So Indian Army declared year 2026 as year of networking and year of data centricity. The next question on your screen, and you can see he is Grandmaster Magnus Carlsen. Magnus Carlsen is known to everybody. So it is 27th edition. I'll tell you what exactly is happening. Although it seems like the basic detail, but it is important. 27th edition, 27th edition was taking place of FIDE World Rapid and Blitz Chess Championship, right? So World Rapid Chess Championship, he plays quite rapidly. Yes, of course, these grandmasters are good at almost everything. So first, you must know 27th time it was taking place. The venue, Doha, Qatar, is also important. 27th edition of FIDE. FIDE is organization, you know that, chess organization. So you need to learn it that way, that FIDE, when FIDE is there, everybody knows that it is about chess. So chess championship, what kind of championship? It is World Rapid Chess Championship, which took place in Doha in Qatar. And Norway's Magnus Carlsen, Grandmaster Magnus Carlsen, of course, got or clinched his 6th title in this particular championship. So you have to learn it. 6th time he was winning it. Magnus Carlsen was winning the 6th time. He is from Norway. The place was Doha, Qatar for this championship where it took place, and he could actually clinch the title, right? Let's go ahead. The question is important. Please keep that in mind. Please keep that in mind. So Magnus Carlsen, Doha, Qatar, World Rapid Chess Championship. This question can be learned from, this particular part, the lower part. Of course, appointments, committee of the cabinet, appointed Love Agarwal. So you can learn that from here as well, right? But I'm not teaching you that. From here, I think it is going to be better from this part. Learn it from here. So I'm saying Love Agarwal has become the Director General of Directorate General of Foreign Trade. which is like the department of like Ministry of Commerce, which comes under, which is about like Ministry of Commerce and Industry. So Ministry of Commerce and Industries, Directorate General of Foreign Trade, appointed a DG, and his name is Love Agarwal on the screen for you. And then I said, Food Corporation of India, the exams you write, like whenever FCI's exams are released, you write, them, I know that. So Rabindra Kumar Agarwal has become the chairman and director, managing director of this FCI. So FCI's new CMD, chairman and managing director, Rabindra Kumar Agarwal, Agarwal. That's how you can learn. But I'm saying one is CMD, Chairman and Managing Director of FCI, and the other one is DG, Director General of Directorate General of Foreign Trade. It is like under Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Names are important sort of, so you can learn the names. This question seems to be even better. This is close quarter battle carbines. Generally, they are marked as CQB everywhere. You'll see these things and you'll find that they are just saying that, CQBs are there. People will say that CQB, what is CQB? They'll just tell you like that. But please, what is CQB? First of all, Ministry of Defense signed 2 defense procurement contracts. So are they acquiring, are they buying, are they producing? They are doing almost everything. So they just want that close quarter battle carbines have to be generated, acquired and purchased from all sources for Indian Army, and heavyweight torpedoes have to be purchased for Indian Navy. Torpedoes, if you have seen some movies, submarines are there, which are called undersea vehicles. So from undersea vehicles, Navy officers do launch torpedoes to, of course, affect the other party, the adversary, the enemy, there on the other side. So I'm saying torpedoes are this, and closed quarter carbine, battle carbines, people are not aware what it is. We are talking about the guns. So these are advanced guns. They want them for Indian Army. Once again, Ministry of Defense. Deal amount is 4,666 crore. So they'll be spending this much to purchase close quarter battle carbines for Indian Army and heavyweight torpedoes for Indian Navy. Please learn these questions, and the amount is of course significant too, please. So torpedoes and close quarter battle carbines. Here comes Kamya Karthikeyan. She's like the youngest Indian. Yes, of course. She looks like a child, you know that. Barely 18 years old as far as I can recall. She's from Mumbai, Maharashtra. And she could ski down. Like, she was there on some higher place, cold place. Of course, when you ski on such places, South Pole, very, very cold, you know that. It is very difficult. Very, very difficult. You know that. That is why she became the youngest Indian and second youngest woman in the world. Try to learn both the parts, please. Kids, please, you have to write it down, dear students. Every detail is important. Kamya Karthikeyan, she's from Mumbai, Maharashtra. Please write that as well. Youngest Indian, please write that as well. And second youngest woman in the world to ski to the South Pole. South Pole is quite cold, you know that. So she could actually do that. It is quite exemplary, remarkable sort of. India has overtaken Japan. You already know that. Many times you've heard that. And I'm going to tell you one more time. The only thing I wish to highlight here is that by toppling Japan, 4.818 trillion is the size of our GDP, our gross domestic product. The size of our gross domestic product is 4.18 trillion. That is what makes us fourth largest economy in the world. So we have, of course, overtaken Japan. You already know that. What I'm highlighting here is that fourth largest economy we have become by, of course, having the economy size, having the GDP size of 4.8 trillion. Now DRDO, on the screen right away, you can see 2 pralays. You must be thinking, how can she talk like that? Pralay is basically not what you're thinking of. Here I'm talking about pralay in a different manner. Pralay, what is pralay? First look at them. DRDO, Defense Research Development Organization, successfully conducted a salvo launch, like simultaneous firing. You rarely see such a thing that 2 missiles are actually launched together. like almost one after another. So two indigenously developed India made Pralay missiles, which is short, which is basically, see, from here you have to learn each and every bit of it. Learn it. What is Pralay? Short range, solid propellant, quasi ballistic, surface to surface missile. Please, short range, solid propellant, quasi ballistic, surface to surface missile in quick succession, like one after another, from the same launcher. The integrated test range, like from the integrated test range, which is in Chandipur, Odisha. You know that coast of Odisha, off the coast of Odisha. It is pretty close to coast of Odisha. That is what we mean. It is in Chandipur. From there, from the same rocket launcher, we are saying simultaneous firing, 2 missiles were actually released. So DRDOs successfully conducted salvo launch from Chandipur, Odisha to Pralay missiles. Now, one more thing on the screen, which seems quite, you can say interesting as well. Bulgaria adopts Euro. I've taught you, way back, this same question when it was just declared. Now, it will be put into practice that Bulgaria adopts Euro as its currency. So Bulgaria's currency is Euro. From 1st January, they have adopted it. Bulgaria's currency, Euro, is Euro right now. So from 1st January, they have adopted it, right? The next question on the screen now. This is the last question that we are covering today. Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. When somebody writes MOSPI, you won't understand a bit of it. But it is Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. Statistics and Program Implementation, that's the ministry we are talking about. This question is on the last page, but this seems to be the most important question. Let me tell you that up front. In New Delhi, new logo and mascot, which is this beautiful Sankhiki. So mascot name is Sankhiki, learn that. Theme is data for development. Please learn that. Write down each and every bit of what I'm telling you right away, please. So I said Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation came up with a new logo and mascot. I'm saying mascot is Sankhiki on the screen right now. And the theme they kept in mind while, see, it is about statistics. So of course, data sort of theme can be guessed. I'm saying like Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, that's the name of the ministry. So if it is about statistics, they want data for development. So that's the theme they've kept. They've come up with a logo mascot. I'm saying it is Sankhiki. Please, each and every bit of it is important. If you've understood everything, whatever I've taught, you have the option of pressing the like button. Please do that. That's going to motivate me a lot. And Hindi Divas, when is it celebrated? You have to answer that surely. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for, of course, watching the video.